is T1 have a lot of range. They have the Jace poke, they have the Scatter the Weak, never mind, we cannot do that. Busio is getting chunked.
We are going to seismic shove someone. Busio at half HP again. Okay, Keria looking for another angle. Yike under threat here. This flash was burned earlier on. Keria looking for the kill, maybe onto Busio. There's a Halo Blaze as well. Shadow Dash is too fast. Sonic Wave. Keria has gone deep for this one, and he will get punished. Cripple with a Tempest. First blood to Yike.
Once he gets to level 6 here on the Lee Sin, it's going to be more difficult to try to make any sort of play, but now they're invading the Raptors.
Faker is level 6, so unleashing power possibility, but the flash Shadow Dash. Faker has to flash away. Where's the Yike going to go? He finds himself after a gravity field goes down. The Storm is out. Enough damage finally. Unleashing power will trade a kill. A 1-for-1. A Yike now ticks over to level 6.
Plus another kill going over to the Victor.
Oi.
Busio is everywhere in this game.
And Doran has no flash. We saw it before. Going to be spotted on a ward for now, and Keria is supporting this with Oner moving to level 6 after this Krug camp. So Busio can't do too much. Doran threatens. Yike now hovering over the wall. Keria's going to be spotted out, but Sonic Wave is going to go into Doran, taking the resonating strike. Canna looking for an angle. The Dragons descent over to Flee in Fear. Canna lets out a breath of bellows as Oner with the ulti won't matter because Canna's in his range. Running for his life is going to have to be a turn towards Keria. Oner somehow survives and lives. Yike down again.
They're still level 3.
Canna has no flash. She's going to be slowed down, moving into hammer form as well. Keria's gained yet again, not perfectly timed, but just perfectly. Doran thinking, hang on a minute, they're on a ward. Where the hell is Canna? Dragons descent, going to get the fleet, the flash from Yike, but it's a match. Doran wants to CC it enough, kick into the wall. Shadow Dash as well. Doran looking for the trade, and he finds it! The Dragon wasn't enough. Doran's got one in it. The stun up from Faker. Meanwhile, hookshot, walkshot, ultimate, Hexac ultimatum. On down to Canna. He's got no Dragon to run on out. He's got the shield, the Aegis, saving him up. The Shen ulti as well. But an auto from Doran. He'll survive the one turret shot. He'll take the double. And Doran controls game 1.
And it's a disaster for KC. Take away the blue buff, but now they're keeping back in on ball.
TP size is going to be dodged, but Doran just jumps under. He's looking for his next kill. Meanwhile, carries the flash on Amber. Peyz covers the tank up, but 2 turret shots will be fine as well. And Keria, yes, he might die, but it's more blood over to the carries that matter in T1.
Kanna's not strong enough on the Shyvana. He still doesn't have his first item, but KC found Peyz.
He's got nowhere to go. He's got a flash, but he gets kicked into the wall before that happens. Shut down. He doesn't want to burn it.
3 actually for KC. They're still gonna look to contest here. It's difficult. Keria's not there.
Sonic Wave. Lee Sin can steal. Goes for a Yike. First Dragon of the game. Oner pops his ulti though, so Yike will die. But who's next? Doran for the follow-up. Finds Busio, but he shadow dashes out. Fake up with the range. Flash ulti. Busio down. It's 2 members in the ground as T1 hold 5. They lose the Dragon, but the fight's coming naturally to them. With Yehu up next. The dive easy. Keria ready to die for another kill that goes to T1. Big bounty on his head if they can take him down. A bit more gold for KC as we look towards mid. Keria's been tagged out. Caliste looking for the chokehold. There's the ulti. Going to bomber him a little bit here as a slowdown. Keria about to hit the ground. Meanwhile, KC finding a play. It's Keria down first as Peyz gets a little bit low. Yike low on the energy. Busio low on the health. He too will drop. It will be a 1-for-1 with both supports biting the dust. Both feeling that Busio's nearby, but he's still hovering in fog of war. Maybe he's going to stop this back, and that'll be the minimum of the play. Shadow Dash, Mega Inferno Bomb. No, it turns into success. Busio sneaky for a minute, pays off well.
Yeah, they're picking Baron right here. This is the classic. T1 will rush Baron whenever they can, even on timer. They're not letting Ziggs get his death cap, and now KC are forced to face check.
This is a TP from a Shojin recently picked up with the Dragon's Descent up and available. KC have blinking health bars against T1, but Baron's going to go down. Now, can T1 escape? Hunter on the chase. Yehu with the Protobelt. Keria starts it off with a flash. Only gets slowed down with Winter comes lightning. Sonic Wave doesn't hit. Dragon's Descent. It's 2-man fear. Running in, Canna sacrifices his life, but what's the payout? T1 already get 2. It was revenge, then turned sour as KC fell.
It's either a flank or you can't get on top of it.
Like this is a good Shadow Dash. Peyz going to flash away for T1 and manipulating the fight. Faker comes in, unleashes power. Caliste is going to drop. KC thought they could pick the number of the fight, but T1 turn it in an instant.
And it's a tailless all this time. It's the T1 Baron Nashor. KC wanted to punish them for it, but they ended up walking too far. They didn't have the damage. T1, they built their gold lead from 4,000. Double it to 8,000.
He's doing with the 3-bit item. Jace, as we come back to live, Canna has no Dragon, and Faker has all the range and the execution. He's 4-1-4. We haven't talked about him much, but he is hitting shots from afar. Busio is going to be up next, and game 1 is in the books.
Mana, but they really have the freedom to do whatever they want on this map right now.
Kanna's going to find Doran.
I don't think Yike wins this.
I think Doran knows that he wins it. He's going to flash over, kick away, but Doran has a shock blast, an acceleration game to speed him up, and Yike is going to have to try and Sonic Wave and safeguard his way out, but Peyz is going to find him eventually as well. Yike will die. Soul will not be there, but Soul point for the stats. And T1 will take
set up over in draft with Ziggs, Shyvana, and Victor all one on top of one another. And they are actually very, very strong. They might look here.
They're going to try and find Doran finally. Mega Inferno Bomb, but he's running for his life. Here comes Peyz with the Weaver's Wall. The kick up against Wall. Doran finally going to die. Shut down over to Lee Sin, but meanwhile the base in tatters with 2 carries running amok. Caliste can't even get on out while KC going to try and fight. But meanwhile, Peyz is just taking over. KC getting destroyed. Oner's going to find the rest in base. Keria is smurfing as the dragon comes out. But just like in the end of Skyrim, it will be slain.
They have the numbers in the base. The TP coming through, looking for Doran again.
I mean, finding Doran again, still.
Shen?
Bit of gold on his head. Kanna waiting for the Dragon's Descent. Good Shadow Dash, and the Ray comes through from Yehu. They get the kill again.
It's a great pick from KC, but Kanna might be the one caught now as Peyz is ulting behind. They're TPing. KC want to fight.
Shen's on the way as well. TP advantage going to bring in the numbers here for KC. Kanna survives for now as well. Puts out that Dragon's Breath. Yeah, who's going to die first, I feel. He flashes away. Oner looks for him and burns him down. T1 are taking a 2v4. They need to kill Oner, but they can't do it. And doesn't this just tell you the state of the game? And Peyz dies, but Oner has help. They 2v4'd that. They took down 2. And as Keria makes 3, it is Caliste next up with a Hextech Ultimatum. A triple kill for a Camille support.
And Peyz played that so incredibly well. Caliste tried to be the hero for KC, but it's not enough. Faker's going for the end. Yike wants to try to save it. Maybe the game isn't over just yet. Let's see the death timer. It's 15 seconds on Yehu.
Don't look top, Jack. Don't look top.
Sonic Wave.
I think
Golden
Faker might be dead.
You're right. He's probably dead. Unleashes power. Yike has a GA, a second life. Oner comes on in. Never mind. It might not be enough. Yike, the last to fall. 41 kills in game 1 of our semi-finals at EWC. T1 know how to put on a show, as they're not done quite yet. Faker a little bit low. Bushio's defended. It's a shutdown on Keria, but Oner's on the Nexus. It's only a best of 3, but T1 in the heads of Paris for free. A shutdown, sure, but T1 destroyed in game 1.
And T1